Okay, I'm just going to try and explain to you the compensation plan in a little more detail. It is quite complex if you sit down and read it, so hopefully this will make a bit more sense for you. Okay, so the document itself, if you want to read it, which is a great idea, is called Plexus Compensation Plan. Okay, first of all, it's the first page. It looks like that's just got Plexus Worldwide on the front of it. Okay. So it tells you why it's such a fantastic plan. The basics of the plan, one of the really fantastic things about it is it actually allows us to profit share. So 50% of whatever Plexus makes in a month goes back to the company so that it can run the company, which is debt free, which is fantastic. And the other 50% comes to the ambassadors pool. So 45% goes to all ambassadors, right? And then we have a 3% pool that goes to the Emerald ambassadors, 1% goes to the Sapphire ambassadors, and 1% goes to the Diamond ambassadors. I don't really care about that. Okay. So the number one thing that you need to understand is to qualify to earn your commissions and your bonuses every week and every month. You must have your backup order in place. So this is what we call an auto qualification. When you first sign up as an ambassador, you choose your welcome pack, and then the second screen is your auto qualification, which is your backup order. Now this backup order will only come out to you if you have not put 100 points in for the month. So as soon as you put an order in of $100 or someone orders through your website, that will automatically cancel. It's basically there just so that you don't lose your qualification, okay, for the month. And if you went on holidays and forgot to put an order in, on the 25th of the month, it will then say, oh, Jane hasn't put her order in this month, we better send that out to her. They'll send you out whatever you've chosen is your order, and then you qualify for the month. So it's only there as a backup. Please do not rely on it and expect that it's going to turn up on the 25th of the month, because in most cases you won't ever use it. Okay. Alright, so then we talk about Plexus points. So Plexus points are kind of like a share, I guess you'd say. They say they won't get lower than $1.80, and they can go up to $4 or $5. I think last month I think they were about $3.50 or something along those lines. So once you've qualified, if for every qualified person in your team, that means they've done 100 points, they will actually get 5 points. I will explain all the points further in a minute. But basically, each person in your team, depending on what level they are on, they can give you 1 point or they can give you 5 points. So at the end of the month, Plexus adds up how many points you have in your team. For example, if you had 10 points in your team, then they would multiply that by whatever the Plexus point is worth for the month. So last month it would have been $3.50, so you would have got $35 if you had 10 points in your team, and so on. Okay, talking about the ranks in Plexus. So a person who's an associate is somebody who has signed up but they don't have their backup order in place. So they just might simply be a wholesale person that just wants to receive products cheaply, and they just want to put the order in when it suits them. They don't need to have their auto qualification in place. So that means that they're actually not qualified in your team. So if you wanted to get to silver and you had a few wholesale people, can't say wholesale customers, not allowed, but you have people who have wholesale accounts, then if they don't have their auto qualification in place, then they're not actually classed as an active qualified ambassador in your team. Okay, but that's what they are. So we obviously want ambassadors in our team. An ambassador is somebody who does have their auto qualification in place, and they're allowed to sign up preferred customers, retail customers, and new ambassadors. Okay. To become a senior ambassador, you need to have 2 qualified ambassadors in your team, and then you start earning points on levels 1 to 3. So a person on my level 1 is somebody who I've personally sponsored, and then when they sponsor somebody else, that person is on my level 2, and so on and so on. Okay, to be silver you need 3 qualified ambassadors, and when you get to silver you get a $100 bonus. To get to gold, you actually need your 3 qualified ambassadors, plus you also need 100 points in your organisation. Alright, and you get 250, and we go on. Okay, all the way to diamond. It's really important to know where you want to be in your business and what you have to achieve to get there as well. So always, keep coming back to this and going, okay, I want to be here, what do I need? So that you know what you're aiming for. Okay, business building bonuses. They're one of the ways that we earn money in Plexus. So what they are is when somebody joins the team, the person who has sponsored that new ambassador receives $50 if they choose a large welcome pack, or $25 if they choose a small one. This compensation plan talks about US dollars and doesn't include shipping. So in America they pay $99 or $199, okay, and 50% goes to the sponsor. So in our case it would be either $25 or $50. Let's say they chose a big pack, so $50 would go. I've sponsored Jane. $50 goes to me, $25 goes to my sponsor, the person who sponsored me, and then 15 goes to that person who sponsored them, and 10 goes up the line. So you can potentially be earning money by having ambassadors in your team, 2 and 3 and 4 people below you. You can actually still be receiving money when they sponsor new people into their team. Okay. Alright, so now we're talking about the Plexus points. Depending on where you are in your organisation, depends on how many levels down you get paid. So when you're a silver ambassador, you get paid down 5 levels. So if you've got Jane who sponsored Tom, who sponsored Paul, who sponsored so on and so on, you get down 5 levels. And as you get more and more, it goes up to 7 levels. Okay, so every person in your team that qualifies, so to qualify they have to do 100 PV in the month. They can't get any more than 5 points. Okay, so once you put your order in, you qualify. You can't put in 5 orders and get 15 points, 25 points. You get 5 points for everybody on your level 1, 2 and 3. Then as it goes down the levels, you get 4 points, 3 points, 2 points, 1 point. Okay, so that's how we work out how many points you have in your team for the month. There's an example here, so you can sit down and read that example of how you could earn money. Alright, achievement bonuses, that's when you receive a bonus for achieving a level. So when you hit silver, you get a $100 bonus, gold $250, senior gold $350, ruby $500, senior ruby $750. And if you achieve gold or higher within 30 days, you actually get double what those bonuses are. So for example, if you went to gold, instead of getting $350, they would actually double that and you get $700. Okay, rightio. We have a retail rewards program, so these are just our commissions. We already know that when we buy a bag of Plexus and we sell it, we buy it for the wholesale price and we sell it for the retail price, we're making around $30 a bag easily. Okay, plus on top of that we are also getting a commission. So for every dollar over $100 you will receive 15% commission. But when you hit $500 you actually receive 25% commission. Alright, so normally they're paid monthly, but if you do a high roller pack you'll actually get your 25% paid straight into your account a week later. Right. So here's some more examples on how that all works. You can do some sums. I'm not going to go into all that because I have to shorten this video so it fits onto the Facebook page. Right, we also receive retail override commissions. What they are is you receive 5% on every personally sponsored ambassador in your team on everything they sell over $100. So for example, in the month I've sponsored someone who's purchased $2,500 worth of product. I'll get 5 points for her. Plus I would actually also get 5% of everything over $100. So I'd get 5% of $2,400, which is $120 that I get into my account as well. Then we're talking about the emerald bonus, the sapphire bonus and the diamond bonus, which is those percentage of the funds that go into the pool. Preferred customer program. Now these preferred customers are actually very important for you to have. They're kind of like your bread and butter in a way, because you get paid two ways on them. Okay, now a preferred customer, if you don't understand, is somebody who says to Plexus, I want to pay less for my product and I agree to have it shipped out to me once a month on the same day. So I want a Slim and Accelerator shipped out to me. Today's the 19th of June. I know that on the 19th of July you're going to send me another pack, and that's fine. And for them to receive the combo pack, it's $125 with shipping. Right. So then after 3 months, they're going to get an extra 10% discount on top of that as well. Now they can cancel that at any time after 15 days, after they've become a preferred customer. So they're not locked into a contract. They don't have to be on it for a certain time. They just need to contact customer service, and we can go through that when you have, if and when that happens. Just let them know they can cancel it at any time. So when they've got to their goal weight, they can stop it. But for us to have the preferred customers, it's really important. So for example, we kind of save money, because if a preferred customer comes along onto our website and they purchase something, that goes automatically towards our personal volume of $100 in the month. So if in this example somebody has bought a Plexus Slim for $79.95, then you've only got to find $30 to put towards your 100 PV for the month. You don't have to go and spend a heap of money. If you're having a really bad month, you can just purchase something for $30. Okay, $20, sorry. Okay, but we receive cash bonuses for every preferred customer that we have. Now, again, this is in American, but I do believe you get $15 for every packet of Plexus Slim that they order in the month. So if you've got 10 people that are ordering a packet of Plexus Slim in the month, you've got $150 bonus from that. Right. I think it's $18 if they order the combo. Plus, you actually receive your commissions on that. Okay, so they're also contributing towards your total PV for the month. So you're going to get paid a commission on whatever those products come to as well. Again, if you've got, in this example, they've said five people at $79.95 is $60 commission. Alright. Plus, if they've been ambassador for several months, a preferred customer for several months, it's probably a good idea to, if you're checking on them regularly, you'll know how they're going. I would probably put it out to them. Look, hey, you've lost all this weight. Are you interested in making a few extra dollars? Because you can seriously make some great money from this. Put it out there. You're giving them an opportunity. So they may then turn into an ambassador, and of course, you're going to get more from that. Okay. So somebody says to you, I want to be an ambassador. Very important to tell them about the welcome packs, the first product order, the one-time opportunity for a bargain. They get that chance once and once only. Alright, now they can actually sign for $34.95, and they have 60 days to order their welcome pack if they're not financial enough at the time of placing their joining. They can actually get it at a later date, which is handy to know. Alright, we get paid commission monthly, except for the high roller packs. They get paid out weekly, and we get business bonuses every week as well. So we're getting paid monthly and weekly if we're growing our business. Okay, to change the date of your order qualification order, if you want to change it to a different date than the 25th, then you can contact customer service for that. Alright, you don't need to worry about that. And it talks about the backup order being a protection for you. Make sure you read this document, it's very thorough. Alright, we talk about compression. So what compression is say I've sponsored Jane, and Jane was supposed to get money this month, but Jane didn't turn her auto qualification on. Jane then just gets compressed for the month, and her money that she will go to me. So that's why it's important to have it turned on. I think we might be at the end. I can't get down any further. Okay, so that's the end. If you've got any questions, sing out, but hopefully that's made everything a little bit more clearer for you now.